A human rights organization has uncovered shocking evidence of over 500 instances where Israeli officials advocated for genocide against Palestinians in besieged Gaza. The Europe-based Law for Palestine revealed that these instances were documented in social media posts, television interviews, and official statements from Israeli politicians, army personnel, journalists, and other influential figures. These disturbing calls for violence have been categorized into significant thematic areas including genocidal intent, forced displacement, and collective punishment. What's particularly unsettling is that this evidence comes from the highest levels of the Israeli government. Some of these calls for genocide and ethnic cleansing against Palestinians came directly from decision makers like President Isaac Herzog and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Defense Minister Yoav Gallant even threatened genocide against both Palestinians and Lebanese people.
We must not stop the war until we complete all its objectives: the elimination of Hamas, the return of all our hostages, and the promise that Gaza won't pose a threat to Israel anymore.
Civilians not aware, not involved. It's absolutely not true. We are at war. We're at war we are defending our homes. We're protecting our homes.
אני כבר רואה את האזרחים של עזה הולכים עם דגלים לבנים לאורך החוף ונעים דרומה. וחיזבאללה גורר את לבנון למלחמה שעלולה לקרות. מי שישלם את המחיר זה קודם כל אזרחי לבנון. מה שאנחנו עושים בעזה אנחנו יודעים לעשות בביירות. ולכן אני מקווה בשביל הגזרה הזאת שחיזבאללה יתנהג כפי שצריך ונסראללה לא ימשיך להתגרות בנו, כי התוקפנות הזאת איננה מקובלת עלינו.
אז אם כל עזה עם פליטים, אז בואו נפזר אותם בעולם. בואו נפזר אותם בעולם. יש שם 2.5 מיליון אנשים. כל מדינה תקלוט 20,000 איש. 100 מדינות. זה הומני, זה מתבקש. הם פליטים ממילא. עדיף להיות פליט בקנדה מאשר פליט בעזה. אפשר, אם העולם באמת רוצה לפתור את הבעיה הזאת, יכול לפתור אותה.
Netanyahu in some instances directly called for mass killings of Palestinians and used religious references to dehumanize them, a tactic historically employed by fascists to justify massacres.
You must remember what Amalek has done to you, says our Holy Bible, and we do remember, and we are fighting. Our brave troops and combatants who are now in Gaza or around Gaza and in all other regions in Israel are joining this chain of Jewish heroes, a chain that has started 3,000 years ago from Joshua ben Nun until the heroes of 1948, the Six-Day War, the 73 October War, and all other wars in this country. We've always said, never again, never again is now.
Israeli military soldiers have also been caught expressing genocidal intent and collective punishment ambitions in Gaza. Examples include an IDF soldier sharing an image of an artillery shell with the message in Hebrew, "God willing, it will hit innocent people." Israel has killed at least 22,000 Palestinians, mostly children and women, and wounded over 58,000 in its brutal war on the blockaded enclave so far. Some 7,000 Palestinians are feared buried under the rubble of the annihilated buildings. More than half of Gaza's infrastructure is destroyed or severely damaged. Israeli indiscriminate bombardment has uprooted some 90% of Gaza's 2.3 million people. This week, the International Court of Justice will be conducting hearings on a case brought forward by South Africa. They're accusing Israel of genocide in the Gaza war and pushing for an urgent halt to its military campaign. We'll be bringing you more details as they come in. Stay connected with DawnNews English by subscribing for the latest news and more.